What's this? Can't be. He's still going at it, trying to climb the ranks of the leaderboards. Yes, it's me again. Sorry about this, still can't display comments, so I'm going to disable it again. This is pissing me off. That really is pissing me off. Anyways, we're going to climb the leaderboards again. There's nothing else to do once you're in the game. I mean, I could start a new game, but after I went through all the trouble of getting all these epic rooms, why would I start a new game? I mean, I almost wish they had New Game Plus. And to the rangers who are not gone. No, actually, I do wish that. I looked it up like 7 times, hoping they'd have an announcement saying they'll add it, but they won't. Apparently, they think New Game Plus ruins the game. I mean, they could just ramp up the difficulty with each New Game Plus. Maybe increase Orc's power limit to like by 10 each New Game Plus. You know, so that they keep growing and growing and growing until they only have one weakness. I mean, that'd be pretty neat. But, you know, it's not gonna happen. It's not. I want it to happen, but it won't. You know why it won't? Because the devs are stupid. They don't understand that New Game Plus wouldn't really hurt this game. I'd love to have a New Game Plus, but of course they won't add it. And since they won't add it, all these runes I collected would be gone if I started a new game, and that don't sit right with me. I mean, look at this. Would you really start a New Game Plus when you worked hard to collect all this? Would you really start a New Game Plus? I mean, would you really start a new game itself? No, you wouldn't. Don't lie. Don't lie. You would not start a new game if you went through the trouble of getting all that, killing so many orcs. You want to see the story again? Tough luck. You gotta start a new game and lose all your hard work. Fuck you, person who bought our game. We aren't gonna give you options. Hell no.
I heard the Dark Lord can hold armies to death with just one breath. I heard he can level mountains with a wave of one hand. Just think what he'll do with the Great Hawk when he meets him.
Yeah. These orcs, they clearly don't know Sauron had his finger cut off and he suddenly died. Clearly, they don't understand how weak he is. At best, he's just a guy who can give people corruption. Weakling. Sauron beat nothing without his orc army. Absolutely nothing. Sorry if this beginning part is boring. But don't worry, my YouTube videos, I'll insert some random music to, you know, have something to be entertained by while I do this. And, yeah, I'll do that. I'm going to, death rate a bunch of orcs before I go and do this. Because death threading is how you get score. Of course, we're gonna death threat him. We're gonna use this guy over here, death threat, and then we're gonna go hunt our orc. By the way, am I the only one confused? I mean, in the movies and stuff, you'd never hear the Uruk talk. Or anyone talk. There'd only be like one or three orcs who actually bothered speaking. Suddenly, you get these chatty orcs who keep talking and talking and talking. It's irritating. Why can't the orcs shut up? Why do they need to talk? It's like that friend you can't get to shut up. No matter how much you plead him, he won't shut up. He'll be damned if he shuts up. Shutting up is like a capital sin to the bastard. I had a friend like that once. He would not shut up. I mean, I played Castle Z with him when I played my Xbox 360. And this friend was him. We had fun in Castle Z, but God help me. He'd find the most obnoxious words to say, and then he'd repeat them for an hour, and I'd ask him to stop. He'd stop for like 3 seconds, and then he'd do it again.
Lamlug.
It got to the point where I just up and removed the bastard. Don't friends like that suck? Where they just won't shut up no matter how much you plead and beg and want them to. They just won't. Because clearly you want them to keep talking if you're telling them to shut the fuck up. Freaking retard pissed me off. Of course, this was years ago when I actually played that game. It was fun and it was very atmospheric when I first played it. I literally hid in a corner because I heard the zombies shrieking and I was like, holy Jesus. But I canceled my gold a while ago because, you know, Microsoft is shit. Let's be honest here, people. Microsoft is literally the worst gaming company in history. They aren't even making a console anymore. They basically invented an oversized iPad that uses your TV. Or not an a tablet, an oversized tablet on your TV that plays some games and is not really worth your money. Who actually thinks the Xbox One is a good console? With the massive amount of social media software you don't need on a console you buy to play games. I mean, I even came up with a word for people who like the Xbox One. I call them X-boners. It works. Call them X-boners. They'll love you forever. No, they won't. They'll hate you. But you know what? You'll get a good chuckle out of it, so go ahead. Try it. Find a friend of yours and call him an X-boner. The very chance you get, and see what happens. I guarantee you'll at least laugh. Excuse me. But apparently berserkers are incredibly aggressive right now. Decapitation! I'll try to get you a good look at his face. There we go. That was the best look you're gonna get, pals. Oh no! It's Felgrat, the douche master. Shut up, Felgrat, you're hideous. He says he's never been beaten, but we all know it's a lie, right? Of course he's been beaten. I've beaten him like 20 times by now. Look, he's beaten again. Holy shit, how'd Slagfire do that? Oh, he must be a hacker. He said he's never been beaten. Clearly, this is the first time he's ever been beaten No one else could have ever done that in their lives. Side fire attacked and report him. Jokes aside, I think these orcs, I really think the test of power should have had randomized orcs, not these set in stone orcs that appear every single game. It kind of ruins the fun of doing a leaderboard climb. Now, my previous videos, I sound very bored. Let me just adjust my mic here so I can possibly increase the volume. There we go. Yeah, I sound incredibly bored, but I'm not bored. I'm just zoning out on killing the orcs because they're just so generic at this point. They made this whole mess about the Nemesis system, and you'll never encounter the same orcs twice. Or encounter the same orcs as everyone. But I swear to God, they are liars. You encounter the same orcs all the time. And the story missions and everything, they're all the same. I'm sure in the campaign there's some random orcs, but really they are throwing specific orcs at you. And in the test of power, which is supposed to be like a sandbox sort of thing, you'd expect to be able to find random orcs all the time, but no, you don't find random orcs. You find the exact same orcs in the same exact spots every single time. Is there even a point? It's pretty ridiculous. I mean, have you guys ever thought of this? Like, have you thought of this while playing this game or even watching it? Did you think, wow, they advertise having a limitless amount of unique orcs, and they can't even supply them themselves. They can't even allow you. They can't even allow you to fight unique orcs.
We're done for. Move it.
They want you to fight the same exact orcs all the time. Yet they advertised it being unique orcs every time. You have to admit, it's pretty retarded. Say, we have a limitless supply of unique and awesome orcs that you will never see in another person's game. And then they give you the same orcs that you see in everyone else's games. Like, oh, that orc was unique. No, it wasn't. It's the same orc everyone else gets. I'm sure people have brought this up before. But, you know, I'm doing a ladder climb here, so, you know, I'm constantly fighting the same orcs, and I'm constantly seeing the same things that everyone else will see. And it's not fun. Let me just tell you people right now, this is not fun. Fighting the same exact orcs everyone else gets to kill. Spoiler alert, there's too many of them, they say. Yeah, I'm wasting lots of time here killing these random orcs, but I'm having some fun right now. Because I'm fighting orcs and I'm not fighting dolls that are placed in specific places. And you'll always find them in the same place. Where's the fun in finding the same orc in the same exact spot for an infinite amount of times? Sorry, distracted by a bug. As I'm, yeah, this is a rant. You people like rants, right? You like people who rant because they're entertaining. Well, this is the legit rant. I'm going to go kill more orcs there in the